despite the fact that people may think that it's an India-Pakistan story.
On 16th, you had an India-Pakistan match. On
Yeah.
15th, the series came out.
Yeah, that is.
Well, I can't say much about it, I mean, unless and until it's not officially
I know.
announced. Unless and until it's
Can I
officially.
tell you?
Please.
Unless and until it's
I know all his secrets.
And she still hasn't cast me in her production.
So coming to the theme of Kafir, do you think it was, in light of the political situation of the country right now, it was important to be told, and do you feel a responsibility as an actor?
I think it's light, and the theme is okay. So we've talked about this internally as a team, and I think what we've discovered is that there could not have been a better timing for this narrative to reach people. Because it's not just about what's happening in India, it's about what's happening in the world.
Yeah.
The whole idea of them and us, these divisions, this polarity, this narrative of hate that has been kind of taking over communication needed to be kind of addressed, and done so as poignantly and as poetically and as lovingly as Kafir does. And I think that despite the fact that people may think that it's an India-Pakistan story, I think it's a story that transcends borders, because it's about two human beings, and about two human beings who are trapped in human conflict, and what that does to them as people, what it does to their lives, what it does to their freedom. And that could be anywhere in the world right now. It could be in any area of conflict, but it could also be in any life that is experiencing the conflict of hate and the conflict of fear.
Want to add something?
I think, see, I mean, whatever she has said is absolutely true. But when we started making this series, we never knew about the timing of the series, right? We were never aware that, like, which, in particular.
Pulwama had just happened, and there was a certain political narrative that was kind of.
Yeah, but having said that, we never knew when it's going to come out.
Yeah, we didn't
what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a big coincidence. I mean, on 16th you had an India-Pakistan match. On
Yeah.
15th the series came out.
Yeah, that is.
So I don't think anything of this was planned. It just happened. Having said that, while I was coming, I was just thinking. I had a team member who's been in Bombay since 24 years. So while coming today with me, I was just asking him how has Bombay changed in last 24 years. So he was explaining how humans have changed, how he experiences those moments, how he used to meet people like 10 years back, and how he meets people now.
Yeah.
According to him, people don't have time for each other also now, because we are so pacing, we're just running towards something to achieve our goals. So I think this series just makes you stop,
Yeah.
breathe,
Stop
and think.
Yeah.
That is what it does.
You know, there's that poem by Harivansh Rai Bachchan, जीवन की आपाधापी में कुछ देर कहीं ठहर, which is also I have no time to stand and stare. I think Kafir makes you stop, stand, stare, and think.
Very true.
Yeah, and we all need that enough times in life, because we forget.
Dia, you recently produced Mind the Mother Trust for Amazon, and it's been doing really well. What made you, come on board as producer?
For Mind the Malhotras, well,
How did
it's
that happen?
that happened because we've been in the production business now for about 8-10 years, and we've made feature films, and the idea was to obviously expand from feature to digital as well and do more stuff. Sameer Nair, who's somebody I've always respected and looked up to, met with us and offered us the opportunity to make something for Applause. And this was actually one of the first few things that came our way, and we were like, it's an interesting program, it's a sitcom, it's a space that we haven't done we haven't done at all in India. And it was an experiment, and we really enjoyed it, because I mean, as producers, really it is about creating the platform and the opportunity for all departments to thrive and do what they do best. And it's really good to see how wonderfully it's all come together. And people are enjoying it, which
Yes.
is great.
And there were talks about you being part of Mrs. Serial Killer. Would you like to clear the air?
Well, I can't see much about it, you know. I mean, unless and until it's not officially
I know.
announced. Unless and until it's
Can I
officially.
tell you?
Please.
Unless and until it's.
I know all his secrets.
And she still hasn't cast me in her production. You know, I was just thinking right now in the previous question that the answer will come. You know, I've been producing a lot of things, and I'm thinking of
No, I have to cast him because
Yeah.
No,
he's
but yes, Mrs. Serial
he's too talented.
Oh, I couldn't
But
deviate
when
the
he
topic.
gets free from Mrs. Serial Killer and other such amazing things that he's doing, maybe then we'll cast
But
him.
again, you know, to sum it up, again, it's the digital platform what it's doing. There's so much work, there's so much content, there's such great people to work with right now. There's so much freedom. You know, the kind of stories that are being told, I don't think we would have ever gotten this chance to tell these
stories.
I just hope we
Keep pushing.
We keep pushing and we do the right things.
Yeah.
Because you never know when the audience can react and backfire. Because we tend to take these platforms for granted at times. You know, so you need to respect. I think, I mean, in my capacity, I can't do anything, but the people who are behind it, who are making it, we need to respect the audience a lot as well, because they can just. The audience is very intelligent nowadays. They will just shut off and they will not, you know, understand your concept and be involved in it unless and until it doesn't make sense. Just because there's so much work happening, we tend to kind of take it for granted at times.
No, you're not taking anything for granted.
No, not me. I'm saying. I mean,
I'm just
talking about the
clarifying.
platform. Yeah.
I should be like his formal cheerleader.
You still haven't casted me. Coming back to that,
So coming back to Mrs. Serial Killer, is it happening?
I hope it happens. I hope it happens. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I hope it happens. I want it to happen.
Yeah, we all
Let me see, are you
Yeah.
convincing liar?
No, I'm not at all. I want it to happen. I hope it happens.
Okay, so lastly, what's next on the plate for you? You have a big film coming up, Shiddat.
Yes. After if I bag Serial Killer, then I have Shiddat coming up, and
If I bag.
Yeah, and then I have Shiddat coming up. I hope to do some great work right now.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Great. And Dia, what about you?
For now, I'm just soaking in the love for Kafir. It's been an incredible journey, and what's next is compelling and exciting and a lot of hard work, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's a show being directed by Nikhil Advani, and it's a historical. It'll be my first historical, and I'm very excited about it.
That's great. We are equally excited. And
Thank
on that
you.
note, thank you so much.
Thank you. It was
Thank you
such
so
a
much,
pleasure
guys.
talking to you.
Always pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you.